as world powers continue to engage with Iran in Vienna in the hopes of restoring the 2015 Iran nuclear deal. WION correspondent Jody Cohen spoke to Professor Ganor, who is the head of the International Institute for Counter-Terrorism, to get a better understanding of Iran's nuclear capabilities, the impact of sanctions on Iran's economy, and how a war can be avoided in the future. Listen in.
So Iran has said that it wants to see a lifting of sanctions, but if that doesn't happen, then they have effective tools to counter that impact. And this was said to a Russian newspaper. So what is the significance of that? And also, can you tell us about Russia's position?
The Iranians are eager to lift the sanctions because they have really an enormous economical crisis. Unfortunately, these economical crises do not lead to A, the collapse of the regime, which I wish it would have, and B, it does not delude their intentions and efforts to reach a militarized nuclear capability. They are ready to save money from food from their constituency and their community, but not from the nuclear program altogether. And that is something that, of course, leads them to demand that, first of all, before they even start to think about any compromise and commitments, those sanctions should be lifted. The Americans are saying exactly the opposite order. First of all, take upon yourself commitments, better commitments than used to be, and then we are ready to discuss the possibility of lifting the sanctions. It seems that the Russians, we had the first NATO alliance that was aimed to deter the USSR from a nuclear war. We need now to develop a second NATO, which will be based on different countries, Gulf countries, Arab moderate countries, Israel, United States, European countries, maybe Australia, maybe India, and other countries altogether, that will come forward and say, we have a mission. And the mission is to prevent Iran from reaching the bomb and, God forbid, from using the bomb. And we are adopting, instead of MED, the doctrine of after the Second World War, which was mutual assured destruction, we are adopting a new doctrine, which is IAD, Iranian assured destruction. We want you, Iran, to know, regardless, by the way, if we are signing the agreement with you and lifting the sanctions or not, we want you to know that there is an alliance there, which is strong, it's nuclear, and it's determined to back up all the member states of this alliance. It will prevent, by the way, also nuclear proliferation in the Middle East, because the day after Iran would have a bomb, I can guarantee that Saudi Arabia would run for the bomb, and Egypt and other countries as well. So it will prevent this. It will give a nuclear umbrella deterrence towards Iran not ever using this capability whatsoever.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.